Your enemies won't recognize you when God allows them to encounter you again. You will be completely unrecognizable. Every foul word that they spoke against you will return to them, and they will be faced with everything that they mocked you about, that they ridiculed about, demeaned you about, and the list goes on. But I want you to know that as we enter and progress deeper into this age of Aquarius and into this new year, this new time, this new moment of greatness, I don't just say that vainly. I say it with a purpose because I know it to be true. You see, God's seen and heard conversations and actions taken against you that you were unaware of. God's seen the spirits of those who claim to be for you when you didn't. And so God is saying in this season to keep in mind where it is that you have come from, what it is that you endured, what it was that you were subjected to, because it was not in vain, but it led you to your ultimate and grand transformation, which has you appearing to the outsiders and the naysayers as unrecognizable. They do not recognize you anymore. They don't recognize your language. They don't recognize the truth it is that you speak. It is alien-like to them. It is beyond their minds fathoming. But again, God is reminding you that although you will have to encounter your enemies again, you will be on the up and up. You will be on the receiving end of the glory. You will not be the laughing stock. You will not be counted out. You will not be chosen last. You are God's chosen vessel, and you are here for a grand purpose. And all the glory will return to the Most High. In this season, God is also speaking through me right now in this moment, and He is reminding you all, you don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't owe anyone any obligation, explanation, and furthermore, no one is entitled to or obligated to you in any way. See, they don't understand what it is that God is doing through you. They don't understand the long suffering that was needed of you to endure to get you to this point of awakening, to this point of prosperity, and to this point of creating generational wealth. They cannot understand it. They cannot perceive it. And that's okay. You can. And so, God is saying, you will be unrecognizable to the enemies that you may soon encounter here in the near future. And it's not that you will encounter them, they will encounter you. They will have to see you again and watch from afar, because they don't have the courage or the strength or the get up and go about themselves to approach you. So they are going to watch from afar, and they are going to feel the wrath of your greatness, of your light, and of your limitless abilities in healing, creating generational wealth. And I'm not saying your purpose is to save the world, but you have a hand in it. And so these very individuals will be able to see that. So in closing, I just want you to know and to remember that you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Continue to walk in light, love, empathy, compassion for one another. Continue to see people for who they are and use your gift of discernment, God is saying. Continue being you, transparent, authentic, that version of you. Continue being that version of you. And just know that coming here soon, you will encounter those enemies again in the flesh, but they will have nothing to say. All they'll be able to do is watch and eat every ill word, every ill thought, and every ill action that they have taken against you. Trust. Greatness is here. Happy New Year.